Well, and he's in good form, as you said, 7 goals in 18 appearances.
And is the key man, 22-year-old Adam Phillips, on loan from both scenes that we are getting used to. Well, we have what we have, and Chelsea against Morecambe is
Deep at times, and then clear their lines when they need to. So,
for infrequent starters such as Emerson, Rudiger and young Billy Gilmore, the theme further forward is one of misfiring and trying to put that right. And what a chance this is for the likes of Kai Havertz in his last 6, while Adam Phillips has been Morecambe's best player this season, 7 goals in all and a controlling presence in central midfield. Who has been without them, no goal in third last game. Care to remember, Morecambe get us underway. It's rather old school. As Hudson-Odoi, and that's hooked in deep, and that's an early chance for Timo Werner.
He's trying to get the balance right.
Expected from the 8-time FA Cup winners. 4 of those. Talking of craft, Billy Gilmore has plenty.
It's a take on that job to try and keep them up. I just don't see enough.
Aware of closing down the space as quickly as they can. And that follow-up drive from Emerson was sliced well wide. Saw the little glimmer of light and went for it. Didn't catch it as he would have wanted.
No, cut across the ball, sliced it.
Now Ziyech just overhit there. And of course similar for the Morecambe back line up against players of the... Here comes Phillips. Chance for him to whip it in! Oh!
Players.
Drifted forward by Ziyech for Hudson-Odoi. That was a nice idea, but there was Hudson-Odoi. Will he drive forward himself this time? He will, and he'll earn them a corner. A useful block from Jan. We need cricket snickometer to tell us that. I don't think that's through towards Havertz. Now Emerson again in that forward position. Behind for a goal kick this time. Bother the Chelsea fans. That's a good hit. And Mason Mount arrows in a shot that gives Chelsea almost a casual lead. The Morecambe resistance didn't last long. Mark Halstead beaten by a bit of real quality from Mason Mount.
Well, it's a brilliant strike from Mason Mount. Quality player as well, but nobody comes out to close.
Swinger in towards that near post, and Rudiger met it. He got there first, and he's
Fulham finding a little bit of form.
Yes, and just pot shots really, and he
had, and I think that helped him and Jody, especially Jody, knew the youngster.
It certainly hasn't been anywhere near the long.
And they're telling to his defenders, get up a bit higher. We need to get up a bit higher. The gap between the defenders and him is too big at the moment.
203 passes to 32. Make that 33, and Emerson clears it away. Boy. From him, and nodded behind, and it'll be a Chelsea corner. Yeah, the other thing I was going to say about how in from Azpilicueta towards Rudiger, and then it fell to Timo Werner, who was underneath it. Now Emerson, who fancies a crack himself, and that time it was just about.
Rudiger plays the ball out, straight out of play. Those are the little...
You can learn that though, and he says only 20, but what a talent. Previous ones might just be a form thing, of course. But,
the big games, the tactics.
There's another whipped in by Ziyech, and that will affect you physically as well.
Absolutely, 10 days in ice.
Helped on by Mount for Callum Hudson-Odoi. More threatening here from Chelsea, and that's well blocked by Harry Davis at the near post.
He's done that a couple of times, Harry Davis. Has got across, protected that near post. Him, you know, you've got Billy Gilmore in front of you, haven't you? You've got...
And that's floated in, and this is better from Chelsea. And touched in by Timo Werner. Havertz with a clever header. And after Mason Mount's goal drought ended, so too does Timo Werner's from close range, but he won't mind. And on the stroke of half-time, rather cruelly for Morecambe, Chelsea make it 2-0.
Good play from Ziyech. Don't show him back on that left foot, because he will find...
It's whipped in towards Werner, who suddenly looks full of confidence. Came close early through Adam Phillips, but since then very little. And a Is starting maybe to materialise, but it was enough. And of course Morecambe's initial job is to try and reduce that deficit back to 1. We'll see. Oh, lovely pass from him. Hudson-Odoi makes it 3. They were looking for a flag, but it wasn't there. Halstead was looking for a push round the post, but couldn't manage it. Callum Hudson-Odoi stretches Chelsea's lead. It's all smiles at the bridge. It all looks very easy now.
I think this is something they would have said at half-time. Look, that back line's very square. If you run across the line and then in, it's Cooney again playing, this time Hudson-Odoi onside. It's not the best first touch, but he just swivels on it, hits it through Halstead really. But this ball over the top, he's capable of that. Ziyech all the time. He's the creator. The movement from Callum Hudson-Odoi